Alright guys, so after charging the cases, maybe you can see a little powder in there, you're going to have to figure out how deep you're going to seat the bullets. With these super almost illegal 223 ammo and this almost illegal PMag here. The way that I set up my die, just like I had showed you from the pistol video, I have a drawer right here, calibrators. And this is to set up my dies for certain depths with different bullets. Like for example, this is a Hornady VMAX, and then this is a standard 55 grain FMJ. Both of these are 223. As you can see, the VMAX is much pointier, so when I set it up with the die, I had to actually turn it down a little bit to make sure that I had them seated at the same depth. So the main thing that I used to gauge how far I wanted it to go was to see if it'll fit in a standard magazine. So the way that I size my 223 is I make sure they're short enough to fit in a magazine, but still almost as long as they can be. Really, the main thing here is physics at play. If you have a bullet closer to rifling, if it engages rifling sooner as it's leaving as it's engaged in the rifling in the beginning of the barrel, technically the round should be more accurate. So as opposed to making them really short like a lot of factory rounds are, they make them that way so they'll fit in a lot of different magazines. But in this case, you can gear it exactly how you want it. So I already have this 260 die set up here for a rifle, and I'll show you how it fits in that magazine after I do this. So same process as before. Just going to get the bullet in there, stick it on the case holder just like before. Let me get you a view of this. Just like that. And just do the same deal. Like that. Let me do that for the other two. By the way, these are Barnes TTSX. As if a lot of you deer hunt, you know this is pretty much the hammer of Thor when it comes to whitetail. It's a great bullet. Being able to load it yourself is great also. It's very accurate. So that one's done too. And the last guy here. Boom. And those of you unfamiliar with 260, it's a 308 case with a 6.5mm bullet. So now that I have that done, I like to make sure that it's long enough to go on the rifle. So I have Remington 700 here, and here's the magazine. So I just put them in and make sure that they'll fit. And be just long enough to where they're pretty far in that magazine, but they're not messing up anything. And I also like to see, when I actually chamber one, I know I'm chambering around here, if it'll close all the way, because sometimes the bullets will engage the rifling too early. And this one feels like it's got a little bit of push into it, so I may need to actually seat this bullet farther. It's probably too close and actually pushing on the rifling. So this one, I'll probably need to seat a little bit farther, but that's basically how I use it to gauge how deep I need to make it. There are other things that you can follow to go with overall length. A lot of reloading manuals have overall length listed here, like at the top. See, it says diameter, and then it says case overall length. That's what COL is. They have a lot of those different things. I usually just do it basic. Like I said, this isn't super precise bench rest reloading. So anyway, if you have any other questions, put them in the comments, and that's pretty much all I got for rifle reloading. Y'all take care.